Hello, my friends. How are you? Our lesson today is about nitrogen gas. Let's know more about nitrogen gas. First, the scientist who discovered nitrogen is called Daniel Rutherford. Daniel Rutherford is a Scottish scientist who discovered nitrogen in 1772. Scottish scientist means that he was born in Scotland. Let's know about the structure of nitrogen. Its molecule consists of two nitrogen atoms. This means that it has how many atoms? Two nitrogen atoms. And its symbol is N2. N2. N2 means two nitrogen atoms. The percentage of nitrogen is 78%. So it is the most abundant gas in the atmosphere. Nitrogen is called the azote, lifeless gas. Why? Because it is inactive gas. It doesn't help in burning and it is not found in respiration process. So it is inactive gas. It doesn't help in burning. It is not found in the respiration process. So it is lifeless, or we can say azote. Sources of nitrogen gas. First, the main source of nitrogen is the atmospheric air, the air around us. It represents 78%. Nitrogen is the main component of protein, which is important for building up tissues of living organisms. So it is the main component of protein. So nitrogen is very important. Why? It is the main component of protein, which is important for what? Yes, building up tissues of living. Nitrogen contributes in the composition of tissues of all living organisms. Nitrogen exists in legume plants like clover, beans, peas, and soya beans. These plants contain protein, where their roots contain nodular bacteria which fix nitrogen from atmosphere and produce protein. So, these plants contain what? Contain nodular bacteria in their roots. So, these bacteria can fix the nitrogen from atmosphere and produce protein. Legumes contain protein, like beans, peas, soya beans. Healthy food and contain protein. Nitrogen also exists in soil. During lightning, nitrogen reacts with oxygen and form nitrogen oxide that reaches soil during raining. So, during lightning, nitrogen reacts with oxygen, forming what? Nitrogen with oxygen gives nitrogen oxide, and it reaches soil during raining. Note, we can find nitrogen in air, in the soil, in the tissues, in legume plants. Nitrogen is the main component of protein substance. Let's know more about the properties of nitrogen. Nitrogen scarcely dissolves in water, or we can say rarely dissolves in water. Nitrogen doesn't help in burning. And nitrogen is colorless gas, tasteless, and odorless gas. Odorless means no smell. Tasteless means no taste. Colorless means no color. The main source of nitrogen is air. Why? Because its percent in air is 78%. Give reason. Nitrogen contributes in the composition of living tissues, or nitrogen is very important in human life. Why? Why nitrogen is very important? Nitrogen is very important in human life because it is the main component of protein, which is important to form tissues. So nitrogen is very important because it is the main component of protein. Thanks, Junior 6. This is all about our lesson for today. Goodbye and study hard. Goodbye.